My God, it's already hot. I don't know what happened to spring. It's like spring came and then it just immediately went, and then summer just came in with a vengeance. But anyway, I'm on another new construction home inspection today. I want you to take a look at some things. Come check it out. Here we've got the electrical disconnect for the house. And here's the thing. There is some controversy sometimes on whether or not these should be caulked and sealed to the wall. This one is. You can see that it's sealed to the wall. I like this. I like the fact that it's sealed because it keeps anything from getting back there. Whether or not it has to be, I guess that's questionable. But I like the fact that all the fasteners and everything are sealed up and no moisture or air is going to find its way through those holes. One thing I don't like is when you seal the side and you seal the bottom, which the bottom really shouldn't be sealed at all, but this one is. But then you don't seal the top. And so now, if anything gets back there, of course, it's just going to stay back there because it can get in, but it can't get out. So don't seal the bottom. This is the water heater flue. I'm not exactly sure why this is all buckled like this. It shouldn't be, but hey, do your best and caulk the rest, right? Now I'll probably take you up on the roof later, but let's look at some things from the ground level. First of all, this should not be that way. And you can see a few more of them. And if we look down the roof, we can actually see them start to pop up. We've got these kind of bubbled up shingles. Why is this happening? Because underneath, and you can almost see underneath this one, there's a nail pushing it up. I don't know if the wood dried out and the nail is pushing up or if it just never was put down all the way. But either way, this is going to be a problem one day. The shingle will probably get caught with wind and fly off, or the nail will push its way through the shingle. But either way, these need to be taken care of, and there's a bunch of them. They're going on other sides of the roof, not just this side. Probably a bit of a minor detail, but we are missing a screen here. And you might say, well, maybe they haven't put them on yet, but they put this one on. But this one here is damaged, you can see. Not good. As promised, we're up here on the roof. There's a guy over here running a power washer, so it's quite loud. Hopefully it doesn't come out in the video. I don't know, we'll see. But what do we have? Exposed nails all over the place. We just can't seem to get away from doing stuff like this. This nail's in the wrong place here. And then these actually are in the right place. But you can see that they're not sealed over or anything. And then down here, now these, I can't, oh, here's another one. Look at this. Boom, that shouldn't be there. Okay. These here, I'm not real sure what they're doing here, but they're fine. But they probably need to be sealed over. This one here is not flush, but these should at least be sealed over. And then let's head over to the back of the roof and let me show you something that's going on back over here. All right, so right here, you can see this one's lifted up just a little bit. Well, the reason why is because this nail not sitting flush, and so it's not adhering properly. One more thing I want to show you while I'm up here. This one, I really don't get. We got a random nail just sticking in the shingles right here. Not sure what this is doing here. I could pull it right out, but I'd rather leave it so they can see it and come through here and seal the hole. All right, let me get down and see what else we can find. Over here, I want to show you something. This is about the worst case of this I've ever seen. We have two plumbing pipes running right through the beam here, right on the exterior grade beam. And oftentimes they get the form boards so close to these plumbing pipes, which are just in a bad spot to begin with, but I get it's sometimes unavoidable. But they get the form boards so close to these pipes that concrete just doesn't get in between the pipes and the forms, and then you have this opening here. But this is just an opening now where insects can get right inside the house. And I mean, this one's big enough that, I mean, rodents can get inside the house. So this 100% needs to be sealed up. And I just can't believe that we have this like this. It's so noticeable. And maybe they plan to do something about that. I don't know. But I mean, I'm going to have to put it in my report, and the buyer is going to wonder why they left it that way in the first place. And so it would be nice if it was just sealed up whenever I got here so that I wouldn't have to report on that. But I kind of have to. I don't have a choice. Then you've got outlets like this right here. This has no sealant around it, but really it's this big hole here that I really don't like. You can see it's quite large, and so yeah, some sealant around this would have been nice. And again, maybe you think they just haven't done it yet, but I mean, they've sealed around this disconnect here, and they've sealed around this outlet, but they didn't seal around the one in the front. So I can only assume that they missed it. But anyway, it'll go in my report, and I'm sure they won't have any problem coming out here and sealing that up. All right, now I'm in the attic. Man, you think it's hot outside. Get in an attic, or actually don't get in an attic. This is where, I don't even know why I'm filming this video up here, but anyway, check it out. Here you've got your furnace. You're supposed to have a 30 by 30 workspace in front of it in order to service it. I think we might have 3.5 inches. Because we've got one 2x4 over there. 3.5-inch platform to service this HVAC system. Clearly not in compliance. I don't even know how I'm going to get over there and inspect it, but I'm going to get over there somehow. All right, I got it done. Couldn't film that though. No way. It's too tight of an area. I had to basically balance on two 2x4s and sometimes a joist to make that happen, but wasn't anything notable anyway. The furnace seems to be in pretty good shape aside from the fact that we have absolutely zero deck space to service it. All right, so I made it inside the house. And honestly, I don't think the AC is working that great, but I could just be overheated from being outside, or it could have something to do with this. Massive amounts of air intrusion from the front and the back door. That's certainly not helping our situation. So now I've walked most of the inside of this house, and honestly, it's really not that bad. Most of the problems in this house lie on the outside. And that seems to be the case most of the time. Don't get me wrong, there's garbage craftsmanship all over the place. However, there is one little thing that I did want to point out to you today. Check this out. What are you going to do? Anyway, I'm going to end this video here. So you guys like, share, follow, comment, all of that great stuff. Matt with Texas Edge Home Inspections. Give me a call so I can inspect your next house. I'm out of here.